What's up YouTube? Welcome to my channel. This is your girl Pam Obasa, and if you are returning to my channel, then welcome back. Today I want to share with you something that is going to be absolutely instrumental to helping you to plan out all of the content that you need for the entire year. That's right. I recently, inside of my mastermind, I ran a training where I showed my clients exactly how I plan out the content for the entire year. And then I also did an Instagram reel, just, sharing with everybody over there on Instagram exactly what I do. And in fact, I actually create all of the videos per month in one day. So today, for example, I'm recording all of the videos for the upcoming month. So I'm going to be recording quite a lot of videos. I record 8 videos per month at this stage because we release 2 videos per day, per week, pardon me. But the strategy that I'm going to show you isn't just for videos. It helps you with your blogging, helps you with your social media content. It helps you with being active and relevant on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, all of those platforms. And I am going to be not only teaching you how to do it, but I also have an incredible freebie where what I'm going to be sharing with you, you can actually grab a hold of this template and use in your business. So if that sounds like a plan to you, then keep watching. Let's dive in. You have heard that content is king. That's right. In order to continue to grow your business and to grow your email list, you need to create content. Now, if you are a busy mom like me, then you might choose to batch record your content, or perhaps you might choose to do weekly content, completely up to you how you run your business. But either way, the key to success when it comes to content creation is really in the planning. It really is in the planning. So the more details and the further ahead you can plan your content, the more successful you can be in being consistent. And when it comes to making money online and growing your business online, consistency with your content is the key here. So that's why I have this sheet. So one of my favorite tools for planning out my content is Google Sheets. So let me walk you through exactly how I do that. So what you are seeing right now is my editorial calendar for 2021. I actually planned out the whole entire year, all of the videos that will be recorded and published for my business. So not just videos, but social media content. I love to do things in advance. And you might be thinking, Pam, how long did it take you to plan out the whole year? It took me 2 full days, full-on days, that this is all I did. I literally planned month by month exactly what it is that I will be doing every single month. And I'm going to walk you through it right now. But first, let me show you what the calendar looks like. And then I'm going to walk you through a process. Should you stay till the end, I'm going to walk you through a process for how I actually came up with this idea and how you can too. So looking at the calendar over here, you can see that first it starts with the month of the year. So January, February, March, etc. So I plan it out that way. But from the left to right, you can see it says week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. So those are the weeks in the month. And then over here, we have the topic idea. So the first thing that I do is I come up with the idea of what is it that I would actually like to speak about. Well, one of the things that I have learned about content that has allowed our content to become more of an asset and to help us to get clients, to grow our email list and all of these things, is that it's not necessarily about the type of content that you want to produce. It's about the content that people are searching for. Do you see the difference? So if you want to be successful with your content, you've got to produce content that people are already searching for, not just the type of content that you want to create. Very different. You're not your buyer. You are not your ideal client. Somebody else is. You've got to figure out what it is that they are searching for, and then you've got to create content around that thing. So I start with my idea, which is what Pam wants to do. So I break down my idea, and I do it according to pretty much, what has happened in my business recently, perhaps in the past month, or anything new that I have learned. So for example, the first one was marketing strategies that really worked for us. The next one was stop it with your goal setting, do this instead. Then we recently became mortgage free. So I wanted to record a video about how the Daniel fast helped me to become mortgage free, etc. You get the idea. These are just my ideas, and I'm going to break down how you can create this as well. So just stay tuned. The next thing that I do once I have done a brain dump of my idea is that I then go ahead and start to find what my ideal clients are searching for in relation to my idea. So here is how it works. If we go back to my laptop again, so over here we have marketing strategies that really worked for me. That was the idea of the video content that I wanted to create. But when I looked on YouTube, for example, which is one of the biggest search engines out there, I discovered that they were searching for top 2021 marketing strategies that will help your business get attention. Do you see the difference, right? So we're pretty much saying the same thing, but my ideal clients were not searching for what I wanted. They were searching for something else. And so one of the keys that I want you to really think about when it comes to content, especially video content, is you've got to go to a platform like YouTube. I also use Google to search sometimes, but YouTube I love because YouTube is a search engine and it is where my ideal clients are hanging out. So I go to YouTube and I find out, I pretty much type in what it is that I would love to create, and then I start looking for and finding other things in relation to that people are searching for, and then that becomes the content that I will be producing, right? The next thing I do, because YouTube is our pillar platform, the next thing I do is I then look at the tags that people are searching for, right? What are some of the tags that I need to be placing in that video? So when it comes to creating content, you've got to have your pillar platform. YouTube is my pillar platform. What do I mean by pillar platform? Pillar platform means you've got to have that one platform where everything begins, right? So everything starts with one platform, and then you can then repurpose that content across other platforms. So for me, because I love video, YouTube is my pillar platform. But if you're the type of person who doesn't really like video, perhaps you love blogging, then blogging is going to be your pillar platform. Or if you prefer audio, for example, then podcasting could be your pillar platform. But one of the quickest ways to fail when it comes to content marketing is to allow yourself to be overwhelmed. And when I didn't have a pillar platform and I was just like, creating content for Facebook, for Instagram, for LinkedIn, for YouTube, and all of these other platforms, and trying to juggle each and every one of them, I became very quickly overwhelmed. But the moment I decided what my pillar platform was, which is YouTube, it allowed me to formulate this idea, which has helped us to be consistent through the entire year and every single month. So because it's YouTube, I get the YouTube tags and I pop it in there. The other thing that I also do, you'll find in this column over here, is that I then find video examples on YouTube that other influencers, people in my space, have created around this topic. I don't believe in reinventing the wheel, so I want to see what is out there, and then I'm going to make it better, put my own spin on it and make it, different and make it better. And then I produce new content based on what I have seen already working. So I place those examples there. The next column that you will see is called freebies over here. Now, what we do when it comes to freebies is that we have a content upgrade. This is one of the ways that we are able to grow our email list, because when it comes to social media, your goal isn't just to grow a following or to grow subscribers or whatever, or your friends list on Facebook. It is to grow your email list. So we do this via what's known as content upgrades. So when I create a freebie or a lead magnet, we pop it in there. And then my notes for the video are popped in this section. And then the other thing that happens is in this section over here, this is where my team take over. So when my videos are recorded, they are then sent off to my team, who then go ahead and edit those videos. So when I record them, I come over here and I click on record so that my team know that this video is ready to be recorded. And then once it's edited, they go over here and they change it to edited. So we use a traffic light symbol. So red is for, do something about it. Orange means it's edited, so that means it needs to be published. And then when it's published, they come over here and they click on yes, and it goes to green, right? And then there are all sorts of things that I've added to this so that you have the full scope when it comes to creating your content. You can add your approved thumbnails in here. You can, if you're publishing to your blog, for example, you can click here and go, yes, it's been published to the blog. You can have a pin for Pinterest and approve it and say yes in this column over here. And then if you are going to be sending it to your email, for example, if you have an email list, you can pop it over here and any social media post attached to this specific piece of content. So you can see that there is a lot of detail that goes into this, but the reason there is so much detail is because when it comes to actually creating the content, it is an absolute breeze. And that is why I can sit here in one day and record 8 videos, because I've done the research beforehand. Do you see my point? So now that I have shared that with you, I want to walk you through very quickly how you can do this. And by the way, remember that I have created this exact template for you. If you look beneath this video in the description, there will be a link for you to grab this template so that you can begin to use it in your business after watching this. So let me walk you through how to do this. So once you grab your template, the first thing I want you to do is what I call a brainstorm. So you're going to want to open a Google Doc and you want to curate your ideas, because remember, I had shared with you that it began with my ideas. So there are 4 things that you need over here on your Google Doc. The first thing you need is you need to put in your launch months. If you are in business, do you have specific months that you are launching an offer, a product, a new coaching program, a new online course, anything like that? You want to put that in underneath here. So perhaps you might be launching in January, March, maybe May, September, November, right? Perhaps you might have 5 launch months or 4, whatever. Every business is different. So we tend to have 5 or 6 in my business, and that's okay. So you want to pop in your launch months. Then the next thing you want to do on number 2 is you want to pop in your dates to remember. What are some key dates in your business? So for this, I want you to think about key things that affect your business world. So for example, you might want to put in key dates that you want your business to acknowledge. Might be Valentine's Day, right? Perhaps you want to create some content around that. Another key date that you can think of that you know that your ideal clients are going to be interested in knowing about, just pop in your dates, right? In that section. I'm going to show you mine in a moment. The next thing you want to do on number 3 is you want to create your topics and your themes. What does that mean? It means what are the sort of things that you will talk about all the time. So I talk a lot about social media, content creation, sales systems, list building, lead generation. The list goes on, right? Some of the things that I talk about, you want to pop yours in there because that will guide you. The next thing you want to do on number 4 is pop in the influencers. So who are some of the people in your space that are also creating content around the topics that you talk about? So I might pop in Amy Porterfield, Daniel Leslie, Jenna Kutcher, Russell Brunson. You get the idea, right? The list could go on. So the first thing you do is you want to create a long list of these things, and then you are able to fill it in over here and use it to create your content. So let me show you, you are able to fill it in over here and use it to create your content. So let me show you what that looks like for me when I did my brainstorm. So this was it. In column A, these are my launch months. So we launched January, March, May, July, September, November. These are my dates to remember. So these are the dates that I create specific types of content for these dates because they're important to me. These are the themes that I always talk about: social media, online marketing, list building, storytelling, messaging, email marketing, sales systems, the list goes on. And then with that, I was then able to start creating, right, ideas for my content, which then were transferred into this. This is how this came about. So can you see how it begins with that brain dump, that brainstorm where you put all of your ideas down, those dates, and then you transfer them to this calendar. Now, I have chosen to give you a detailed walkthrough for some of the content that I create for my business. Now, what I want you to do is to go ahead and click the link below this video and grab a copy of this exact template so that you can start to use it for your business. I tell you something, creating content consistently has really helped my business to flourish and to thrive, even in the middle of the pandemic when I had very little time to do business. My content was doing the business for me. So I really hope that you have found value in this. If you have any questions, pop it below. Let me know which of this tutorial, which part of it was an eye-opener for you. Is this something that you already have in your business, or is this something that you're going to implement in your business? And finally, don't forget to grab that freebie that I have for you, this exact template on Google Sheets, so that you can start to implement what I have shared with you. The link will be beneath this video. If you love this, show us you love it by giving it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell. Thank you so much. Go ahead and subscribe right now. So before we leave, I want to share with you these 2 incredible videos that I want you to check out, all about using social media to grow your business. So go ahead and check them out before we leave, and I look forward to supporting you further in your business. See you soon.